Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. The paper I've chosen today is 2024 June 2-1 and we're going to look into task 1 and 2 here, document production. Alright, let's begin with task 1, evidence document. Open the file J2421 evidence. Okay, I have the file open here. Make sure that your name, center number and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So let's add a header and type in your candidate details there, your name, your center number, followed by your candidate number. And then save this document in your work area as evidence followed by your candidate number. So save it in your work area. As Word document with the file name, evidence, followed by your candidate number. All right, next. Moving on to the next task, document. You are going to edit a document for Tawara Tots Childcare. The company uses a corporate house style for all the documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. Using a suitable software package, open the file J2421 Childcare. Right, I have the file here again open. The page setup is set to A4, portrait orientation with 2 centimeter margin. Do not make any changes to these settings. So these settings are already done. Don't make any changes to them. And 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. Save the document in your work area with the file name nursery. File, save as, save it inside your folder as Word document with the file name nursery. Make sure it is saved as the format of the software you're using. Make sure it is Word document format. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure that there is evidence of file type. So go to your folder and show the file in your work area and make sure the Word document, the file type is fully visible. So you extend the space here so that the file type is fully visible. Take a screenshot of it with the name of your folder on top and paste this in your evidence document under step 1, evidence 1. All right, next, continuing. Place in the nursery document. So we're supposed to add in a header here. Let's add the header first. Insert, header, 3 column, and right aligned on a single line, type in the text prospectus produced by, followed by a space, then your candidate details. Prospectus produced by, space, your name, center number, and your candidate number. So that's it on the header. So delete off the other placeholders. Okay, if at all it moves to the center, add space to it so that it is on the right. Next, left aligned footer. Okay, insert a footer. It's left aligned. Left aligned footer, automated page number. So highlight the placeholder on the left. Page number, current position. It's always current position, okay? It's not top or bottom because you are highlighting the placeholder, which means the cursor is on the left. Wherever the highlighted area is, your cursor is there. So it is current position and choose plain number. So we are done with header and footer. Save your file. Make sure that all the header details are on a single line. Alignments match the page margin. No text or placeholders. No other text or placeholders are included in the header or footer areas, and header and footers are displayed on all the pages. Just make sure all of these are correct. Yes. Okay, now moving on to the next step, create and store the following style, basing it on the default normal paragraph style. So you're going to create a title style. So place the cursor where your title is, and then from the style list, choose create a style. Name the title, style, TC title, TC title, and modify. Now here, you're supposed to create a style which is normal and a paragraph style. So style type set it to be paragraph, style based on set it to be normal. Okay, this has to be set to be normal. And then let's start with the formatting. Serif font. So set this to be Times New Roman. Serif is Times New Roman. Font size 32. 32. Center align. Align center. Bold and italic. Apply bold, italic. Line spacing single. Format paragraph. Line spacing. Set it to make sure it is single. And spacing before 0, after is supposed to be 6. Before spacing, before leave it to be 0, after set it to be 6. And then you're supposed to provide a screenshot of this. Okay, make sure that there is evidence that you have based this on default normal paragraph style. So take a screenshot of this, of these window. Click OK on both the window. Come back here to evidence and paste this under step 3. Paste the evidence under step 3. So the style type and based on must be clearly visible. All right, now let's go back. Next step, apply TC title to the title text Tawara Tots Childcare. So this is your title. Make sure the title style is applied to it. TC title style must be applied. Next, select the subheading staff and all the following text up to and including the paragraph ending, enjoy their new surroundings. So starting from the subheading staff starts from here, and the paragraph ending, enjoy their new surroundings. So until here, you're supposed to highlight. So from staff all the way until enjoy their new surroundings over there. Change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in 2 columns. All right, layout tab, columns, more columns, preset, set it to be 2, and then of equal width, don't change the width, with 1 centimeter space between the columns. So width has to be equal, leave it as such. Spacing, change it to be 1 centimeter. Click OK. Okay. All right, next step. The style name TC subhead has already been created, stored, and applied to the 5 subheadings. Modify the TC subhead style. So they say that subhead style is already applied. Okay, so place the cursor in any one of the subheads. Go to Home tab, right click on TC subhead style, modify. All right, the modification is sans serif font style. So set the font style to be Arial. font size 14, center align, 14, center align, italic, bold, and all capital. Bold, italic, there's no underline required. All capital, format, font. Under effects, check the box all caps. Click OK. And then line spacing single. Format, paragraph. Make sure line spacing is single. Space before is 0, after is 7. So space before, set it to be 0. After, set it to be 7. So you're supposed to provide a screenshot and take a screenshot of these window. Click OK here. Paste this in your evidence document under step 6. Okay, make sure there is no widows or orphans in the evidence as well. Okay, next. All right, let's save the file first. All right, apply a numbered list formatted as 1 to 7 to the text from communication and language to arts and design. So it's a list here from communication and language until arts and design. So to this, you're supposed to add the numbered list starting from 1 to 7. So from the number list, choose number list here. Yeah, choose the numbers list, and then now make sure that numbers are left aligned to the left margin of the column. So you see there's a space that the numbers are away from the margin. So it has to start from the margin, left margin. So right click, paragraph, indentation, left and right. So left, there is some measurements there. You reduce it to 0 centimeter. You click OK. You see it moves to the left. Next, their list is in single line spacing with no space before or after each line. So right click, paragraph again, line spacing, set it to be single. Spacing before and after, there must be no space before or after. So set it to be 0, both before and after, set it to be 0, click OK. And then there is a 7-point space after the last item in the list. So only after the last item, there is a 7-point space. Place the cursor after the last item, right click, paragraph, after, set it to be 7 point. Click OK. All right, next. Import the image J2421 logo and place it in the paragraph beginning. We have 8 spacious playrooms. Okay, we have 8 spacious playrooms is here. So it's always better to add pictures on a new line. So place the cursor before the text there, enter once and move the cursor up. Insert pictures. Go to your folder, your work area. Okay, that's the picture. Insert. You get the picture there. Rotate the image 180 degrees with the image size and aspect ratio maintained. So under picture format tab, rotate. You can either choose rotate right or left 90, but do it twice because it's 180 degree. So I choose it to be rotate right 90 twice. Okay. And the ratio by default, it's going to be maintained. You don't have to do it. Okay. The ratio is locked here. So you don't have to do that again. And then format the image so that it is aligned to the right margin and the top of the paragraph starting. We have 8 spacious playrooms. See, this is why I told you you will have to add the picture on a new line. All right, so they say it has to be on the right, so align right, and then it has to be on top of the paragraph starting. We have 8 spacious playroom, so it has to be above the paragraph. Next, the text wraps around the image. Click on the picture, Format tab, wrap text square, and if you notice there is one empty line there, so delete it off. Delete off the empty line, but then the formatting for the body style changes. So you just place the cursor, you don't have to highlight or anything, just place the cursor anyway on that paragraph and click once on TC body style. Okay, next, locate the table in the document and format the table. Okay, find for the table. There we have the table. Let's highlight the table. You click on this area, the 4-headed arrow here. The entire table gets highlighted. So here they say the table width must be set to 13 centimeter. So you go to table layout and then click on the setup for table properties, that is the arrow next to cell size. Click on it and preferred width, check the box under table tag, check the box preferred width and set it to be 13 centimeter, and then all the rows are set to 1 centimeter high. So now go to row tab and specific height, they set it to be 1 centimeter. So change the value there to 1 centimeter and then click OK. There you go. And then the data is center aligned vertically in each row. So make sure under table layout, the text is center aligned here, middle alignment here. And then the table itself is center aligned within the page margin. So you go to Home tab, Align Center. Okay, so next is to spell check and proofread the document. Review tab, spelling and grammar. If you feel that the spelling, if there are any spelling mistakes, you change it. If not, you ignore it. Okay, so spelling, there is no error. Grammar, let's ignore that. And then as a result, there should be a comma thereafter as a result. So I change that. And then child's confidence. Together we will build your child's confidence. So there is a comma there. So let's change it. And then as a result, our staff turnover is very low. They say it should have a comma, so I just ignore that. Now there's no more. Spelling mistakes, I guess. Save your file. And then you just double check these bullets here. List and tables are not split over 2 columns or pages. Make sure the list is in same column and same page, and then table is also in the same column and same page. There are no widows or orphans. There are no blank pages. Okay, and then original styles are maintained except TC subhead style changed in step 6. So you just have to make sure all of these are correct. All styles are applied consistently. Spacing is consistent between all items. Once everything is correct, save the document using the same file. Don't change the file name. And finally, you're supposed to print. So you'll go to File, Print. Make sure you double check the layout. If everything is correct, check all the pages and choose the correct printer and print. So that is the second task of this paper. I hope that was clear. See you guys in another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.